Hello guys, I am back for another video. This is my second one I've made this week, and I'm very happy that I'm able to make content again and deliver it to you guys. So a couple things I want to go into today. I know today is going to be talked about meditation. That was one of the topics that I wanted to talk about for this video, and other mental health stuff as well. And I did want to share a life update with you guys that I didn't mention in my last video. I am now engaged. Yes, I have a fiance. At the time I filmed the 2 videos ago, we were dating for a year in, and now I proposed December of 2022. So very excited. We cannot wait for our future. We are planning a wedding in 2024, so the end of next year. Her name is Haley, so drop her some love down below, and hopefully she'll be in future videos. We did discuss it, so she is open to that as well. So cannot wait. So today we're gonna go into meditation. It's something I used to do all the time, and it was helpful for me when I did it a couple years ago, and I'm slowly starting to get back into it now. So there's different types of meditations that can be practiced. There's spiritual meditation, mindfulness meditation, focus meditation, progressive relaxation. There's a lot of them. Movement meditation, and so on and so forth. And they all work different ways. However you want to do it is up to you. But obviously meditation, if you don't know, is basically when you're in a relaxed setting, your legs are kind of crossed, your arms are very relaxed, like sitting on your knees, however you want to do it. And then you kind of just close your eyes and you just let your thoughts come to you. It's supposed to lower your blood pressure, reduce stress, improve sleeping, healthier aging process. Like there's a bunch of factors that meditation has pros with. For me, the con was that I reached a point to where I was doing it every single day for a good year and a half, like every day. Like I would be very rare if I ever skipped a day. And I felt like I was burnt out at a point because I was doing it so often that I just felt like it was too much for me at a time. And that could happen to some of you, and hopefully it doesn't. But I did feel like I had more pros than cons in that process. And I feel like now I'm at a point where I do want to do it again. So I slowly started getting into it again the other day, after I filmed my first video, and I was showing my fiance like how to do it. And she said she didn't really feel much the first time. And that's very normal. The first time you may be a little confused. You may not feel anything after the first session that you do. I recommend, like, on your first time you do it, or any time after that, I usually do 6 to 12 minutes, no longer, just because I don't want to strain my mind so much. The whole point is you want to be very relaxed in a quiet setting with no distractions. And that's something that's worked wonders for me when I did it. You know, I would just drop my hands. I would just close my eyes like this, and for a good 6 to 12 minutes, and I would just let things kind of just roll off, and I would see how I would reflect how I felt afterwards. And you could always write about it too, like in a journal, like how you felt after your meditation session, and keep track of them. And then when you're not meditating or you're just kind of relaxing, you can always open that notebook and then kind of be like, okay, like I've made progress, maybe I haven't made progress, maybe I need to change how I meditate. And then you could always research that too. So I think, there's a lot of pros to it, and like not many cons. I mean, there may be some cons, and you could do your own research on that, because again, I'm not a master of meditation. It's just something that I have had experience with that I want to share with you guys if you're interested in trying it, because I feel like for me, it did help a lot. And like I said, I stopped just because I was at a point where medication was changing for me, and I was just like, maybe I'm going to stop meditating and just see how this works, because like I wanted to feel like I can make some more progress without having like the aid, if that makes sense. But it's not an aid, it's a very good practice. So that's why I want to start getting back into it, and I want to help you guys as much as possible, and I want you guys to be able to help me as much as possible, which is why I love connecting with you guys on these social media platforms. Like I said, it's been great talking to you guys, been great hearing stories, and I also want to start writing blogs again too. Obviously some of my fans I've been tuned in, and we've talked about, I know, have offered help with some things about my blogs. So that's been really cool. And I do want to write a lot of them, just because I think I published like 6 or 7, and they were solely based on like mental health, but they were also different factors of mental health, like how I deal with my anxiety on a daily basis. What are some of the causes that cause my depression? Do I have panic attacks, and how do I handle them? Like these were all based on like some of my experiences, but then I kind of relate them into like stories to help other people too, and while helping me. That's my whole focus, my whole, point of this channel was to encourage others to speak out, regardless of your age, regardless of your ethnicity, because everybody should be able to be open about what they feel, not just based on a stereotype or a stigma. And that's what I've always hated about why people like were afraid to speak out, is because of like they felt like they were going to be perceived differently. And like I'm guilty of that too. Like a couple years ago, before I made any of these videos and talked out about this, like I was always afraid, because I was like, what if my friends, like my closest friends or my coworkers or my future girlfriend, who is now my fiance, as you could tell, it worked out, would see me differently just because I go through stuff on a daily basis, like every human being does, like because I deal with depression, anxiety, and mental health stuff, and panic attacks, and changes of mood. And I was like, if I openly talk about this, what if people see me differently? But I remember one of my closest friends told me, like, you should talk about this. It'll make you feel better, and maybe it'll draw awareness to other people in the public eye that you don't even know. And that's exactly what happened. And it's brought me so much joy to be able to talk about it openly and be able to share my story and be able to hear their stories. Then we can connect, and I can help them, and they can even help me. And I think that's been the best part. Like, I've received so much help from people in my life that I don't even know, like, but we've connected through social media, whether it was on YouTube like this, or Instagram, or Twitter, or even Snapchat. And these are people that I've been talking to still to this day, they're still subscribed to the channel. So thank you guys. It's because of you that and other people as well, that I've been able to be open about this. And it's been a huge help to me. And I hope I've been a good help to you. I just want to be able to repay you guys for what you've done for me as well. Because these videos that I used to make them all the time. I had like 10, 12 videos before I took them down. I kept making them because of people that were emailing me or texting me and saying, like, you're a huge help. Like, I want you to make these videos. So I was doing that. So thank you. And obviously I have a lot more videos on the way that I'm planning. And I can't wait to share them with you guys that I'm going to talk about. And that's my whole focus of this channel. Obviously, hopefully I can make other things. I literally do live in right near Disney World. So hopefully I can make some Disney World videos if you guys are interested too, like travel videos. I do want to travel. I just, need to get more money, but I do want to travel for that too. So a lot of stuff on this channel that I'm excited to share with you guys. And hopefully we can, like I said, no expectations for myself at all. Like, I don't expect this channel to blow up at all. I just want to be able to help, and I hope that you guys can help me too. So if you want more content, like, comment, subscribe down below. Again, I'll put my email address in the description so we can talk more. And until the next time, thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.